guys, welcome back to Starfield. We have just collected Artifact Chi, I think it was, or maybe Artifact Kai, I'm not entirely sure, but another artifact for Constellation, which is their, I want to say 5th now, I think. So yeah, hopefully that means that we might be picking up a little bit of pace and getting on a bit of a roll. Now, I did take a moment between videos to go around and collect all of the mineral that seems to be deposited around these artifacts. I think it's called Caelumite or something like that. So I've scooped that lot up. And before we move out, I think it might be high time we had a little bit of a chat with Mr. Coe here whilst we're in the relative peace and quiet of this bizarre abandoned cave.
Won't lie. My heart stopped for a beat when you passed out. I'm glad you're still with us.
Oh, you did mention that I passed out, yeah. You seem to be quivering a little bit there. Sam, are you cold? Oh, okay. It's all right. You stopped. Fine. Nothing to worry about, probably. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Talking about me is my favorite subject. I kid.
So, let's see. It's a very interesting question to ask. How's Cora's schooling work going? Let's start with something a little bit more general. Have you seen a lot of action in your travels?
I've seen my fair share of scrapes. Actually, a triple share with a massive bonus worth. Some folks say I'm the luckiest man alive after making it through some real whoppers. But the trick is to always keep a cool head. Impulsiveness, fear, adrenaline, all those will get you jumpy. You get too jumpy, your target could be 5 in front of you and you'll miss every time.
Yeah, you start to get sloppy. I've run into that problem a few times before. So, what do you personally think about exploration? Because you seem like more of the, I don't know, spelunking exploration, but maybe sort of more towards action type?
There's so many planets, moons, celestial phenomena out there. Most captains just sail through the Great Black, not even really looking.
It's cold again. Bless him.
A lot of the time touching down on a virgin planet can be, well, uneventful. But every now and then, you see something no human has ever laid eyes on. That is what I live for.
How about we move...
That's it then.
We move just over this way a little bit. You seem to be in an inconvenient location over there, Sam. Come on. No? Need a bit of encouragement? Okay, that way. Oh, no wonder you stood on the side of a rock pile. There we go, that's better.
Let's get that artifact to the lodge. Ask away. Ask away.
Okay. How's Cora's schooling going?
Cora has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons. And I have to occasionally do some of the old homeschooling. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see the cracks in my knowledge. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. Not being graded, like, for fun. She's so weird.
Okay. At least she's good weird, I guess. Quite funny that even in the future, even if you are a sort of exploring, adventure-seeking guy like Sam, you still have to sit down and do your kids' homework with them. So, what's next for you after all of this artifact hunting?
There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold, dead feet.
Nice.
I mean, Cora will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, my truest love is the next star, the next horizon.
Very cool. Yeah, I like you, Sam. You're all right.
Yeah, I was done too.
Okay, let's get out of here. Wonder what's, Oh, hello. Stuff. I'm a bit weighty at the moment. There we go. Aha! Oh, it is. Hold on. Antimony deposit. What? You got up there quick. No, I'm not going to lie, Sam. That was a bit creepy. Okay, I think I should probably...
Stow some of that. Just a suggestion.
Yeah, I may as well. Right, I've collected all of that, like I said. I may as well collect some more deposits whilst we're on the way out of here, because I did notice on the way in that there are a fair few. I'm over-encumbered anyway, so in for a penny, in for a pound. Might as well completely cripple my legs before we leave this cave system. So yeah, I wonder if we'll get to know Sam well enough to pry into his personal life about where Cora's mother is and sort of what that side of the equation looks like. Oh, hello, where we go? Nickel. Oh, nice! I forgot I had the geology skill. Yeah, I should have been doing a lot more of this, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out a little bit more about that situation. If it's not prying too deeply into personal matters, which it probably is. I don't mind a pry every now and then. Oh, hello. Let's see what the range is like on this. Can we do over 10 meters? No. Seems like 10 meters is the max, but that's pretty generous for a resource collector. I don't know what we're actually going to end up using half of these resources for, but handy to collect them nonetheless. We're getting back into the area where the shore gang was holed up. So, hello. Did I see this before? I don't think I did. I was about to say, surely that means there's no more resources, but proven wrong again. So what do I want to do next? I guess... I'm thinking
Bring Cora back here sometime. Tell ghost stories. I think she's still into that.
She is a special character, that Cora, isn't she? More here. Nice and easy now. The mines have been scooped up. The exploding type, not the gathering resource type. So yeah, I need to work out what I want to do next because, ooh, goodie. Do you know what? That's enough for resource extraction. Let's just check to see if there's any more. Got
an opening over there.
Yeah, we've been through here before, Sam. Remember? We've already skipped it out. Ooh, juice. What's these? Toxins. Yummy juice. Keep that away from Cora. Yeah, I need to work out what I want to do next, because I don't know if I want to continue exploring Akila City or head back to the lodge with this artifact. I suppose I should head back, really, seeing as this is potentially one of the most valuable
smugglers. Some ain't half bad, some ain't much better than Crimson Fleet.
What about this bunch? What do you think? Who have we actually got here? Shaw. Shaw's but oh, this is Shaw. As in Shaw. This is the leader of the Shaw gang? Okay. I've got a feeling this probably isn't going to go too well, Sam.
I think that's far enough. Hate to put a hole in the head of Akila's own prodigal son. At least not before we've had a word.
You must be Shaw.
What I am is disappointed. Sam Coe in the flesh, and he's peddling around the frontier with the has-beens of Constellation.
Rude.
Now you got past my crew, who I pay quite handsomely, I might add. Grabbed something from that weird cave. Probably whatever's been keeping the Ashta away. So, I'm down one hideout. Now, let's talk about what all that's worth to me. Your lives, your credits. One or the other, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's not in the best of moods at the moment, is she? We can work this out. No need for violence. Or I could cough up 4,000 credits, which is trifling small change to me at the moment, because I think I'm at about 120k. Or we can just straight out attack. Well, I don't negotiate with criminals. I also don't like to fund criminals, so I guess everybody has to die.
Kill them!
Right, you're first, Shaw.
Damn it!
Oh, hello. Oh, there you are. Hi. Sit down, would you? Permanently. There we go. Right. Get this reloaded. Let's have a little go with the laser blaster. Where'd you go? Sam, you might want to stay away from that canister. Well, speaking of which... Sure, sharpshooter has been... Oh, God, there's an Ashta. Oh, great. More of them. Have I got any more of Shaw's gang around me? I don't think I have, actually. Oh, God, there's an even bigger Ashta. There's a pair of them. Right, hold on. I think I might switch back to this thing. It's a little bit more effective, I feel. Right, hold on. What I could do as well, whilst I'm here, yeah, let's throw down a couple of frag mines maybe, because it looks like they're trying to come down the stairs here. No, I think one's gone into the tent. Okay. Over here. No, they don't seem... Aha. Come on then. Oh, what the hell? Do they spit? Oh, God. And I don't think they know how to operate walkways, which has kind of slightly scuppered my landmine plan. Right, let's switch back to the laser weapon, because I think... Oh, God, there's a third one. No. Funny that these Ashtas spitting rocks at us. Oh, God, there is another shore up there, and they happen to be helping us.
Time to tango.
Okay, let me grab this before this backfires on me.
Sure, just keep grabbing everything.
Yeah, that's a valid option as well. I'm trying to go for the headshots where I can. Whoa. Those rocks that they're spitting are bloody lethal. Now, hold on. No. Ow. Stop it. Good God. Okay. I take it they destroyed Shaw's foot soldier in there. Oh well. We can hang around to find out, I guess. Right. Yeah, she's still alive by the sounds of things. Where are you? Oh! You're over here! Huh! Not anymore. Right. Some bandages. That'll do nicely. Right, let's have a quick scan around. I'm not too worried about grabbing absolutely everything from everybody. Oh, I do want to actually track down Shaw, though. Here we go. Here she is. What we got? Anything of interest, I wonder? No, nothing too fantastic. We'll still take absolutely everything, though. Is there a take-all button? There probably is a take-all button. That would have saved some time, but no matter. Anyone in the underbrush? Doesn't appear to be. Oh, lovely. I've just thought to myself, I've got a whole trek back to Akila City in front of me, haven't I? Because I'm wildly over-encumbered. Microbial carapace. Let's see. Is there a take-all? There's a take. There's a transfer. No, there is not. Okay, that's a shame. No matter. Ooh, whose gun was this? Oh, it must have been yours. I'll have that. Thanks. And was there somebody in here that's just been wiped out? No, must have dreamt it. I'll have that, though. Okay. Ooh, a book. How did I miss a book? Bad People, Bad Jokes 2. That's why I missed that book. It was intentional. Right, I will scoop up the last couple of bibbidi bobs and, yeah, head back to Akila City, I think. Sorry, Sam. One good thing about this game is that
we warn them about the
you can't actually die.
We got a big old sign. Danger. If they open up the gate and go out there, it's on their own head. But if they're far afield, they got no idea what they're in for. You want to warn them? You know I don't like talking to strangers. Then you chose a hell of a profession.
I was going to say, good pair of guards you are. Yeah, good thing that the game doesn't actually fully kill you from running on maximum CO2. Otherwise, I would have been dead a long time ago. But I've come back in via a completely different gate. Where the hell have I come in? Okay, anyway, I think... Oh, hello. Talk to the girl.
A report?
Are you going to apply for the job?
Yeah, I apparently need to talk to a girl. I heard someone shouting... They're shouting stranger? Hold on. I'm going to need some help for this. Who's shouting... What? Hello, small child.
The suspect has been at Laredo every night. I've seen it myself.
Suspect? Laredo? I think...
to spend more time together.
Where's Laredo?
Go for it.
Right, they're just citizens chatting. Hello, who are you? Annie Wilcox?
I'm Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you?
Well, complicated.
That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you.
Oh, were you shouting stranger because you saw me walking through the gate? Okay. Maybe I'll be keeping my eye on you too. Yeah, you're nosy. Why are you paying so much attention to other people's business?
In my line of work, you have to be.
Work?
See, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant.
Oh.
That's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me, so it's official.
I can see where this is going. You kept on pestering Emma Wilcox because you wanted to be a Freestar Ranger and you're all of, like, 11 years old, so she has made you an honorary, I mean, strictly official Freestar Ranger. Yeah. So what exactly does a Ranger Surveillance Assistant do then?
I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something about smuggling or Aurora or gangs, I tell the Rangers. It's easy, because no one pays attention to kids. Plus, I know a lot of good hiding places all over the city.
Aurora, I think that is a drug, if I'm right. Ranger Emma Wilcox, is she? I like that there's underlying snark here. Is that your mother?
That's right.
Oh.
She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me and all the other rangers. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh, and the marshal. He's in charge of all the rangers.
Diego, okay, be worth remembering that. We already know the marshal. Right. In the interest of keeping the peace with somebody who I might be approaching for a job at some point, I'm not going to tell this kid to get lost. So, yeah, you must be pretty darn good to earn yourself such a prestigious title.
I'm the best ranger surveillance assistant that ever lived.
Are you the only one?
Someday, I'll teach other kids the tricks of the trade. Gotta prepare the next generation, because I won't be here forever. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? Or are you gonna be on my list?
Heaven forbid I get on your naughty list. Yeah, I'm intrigued. What list might this be?
My list of people who might be troublemakers, so I have to watch them extra close. You don't want to be on my list.
Okay. Yeah, I don't plan on causing any trouble here, if that's what you're getting at.
That's the right answer. I just hope you mean it. Akila City is just crawling with crime. It's everywhere. And it's up to us Rangers to do something about it.
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
Oh.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know, you can help us break it all open.
Interesting. So Laredo, just up the stairs there's an arms merchant. Might be worth popping in there for some ammo, actually. Wait, you're not a ranger, are you? So why would they not believe you, of all people?
Because they're dumb. I give security a whole list of crimes and leads, and they barely pay attention anymore. I'm practically doing their job for them.
On the off chance that she might actually have spotted something a little bit untoward, go on then. I'll give you a hand.
Emily was right about you. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me.
I take it Justin Sneed is the purveyor, I would guess? So, yeah, you sure this character's a thief? What's gotten you so convinced?
I couldn't prove anything, but the suspect was acting all sorts of funny. He was trying to make sure no one could see him. My mom says you have to listen to your gut in this business. I just know he's a thief,
Okay. Doesn't seem like a coincidence. Do you have anything that could pass as proof for this?
I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sineen. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping.
Huh.
It's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance assistant.
Or, something like that. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights, but like, really late. He's got his own key card. We just need to catch him. Security will believe you.
You have absolutely got my interest. I may be carrying around one of the most important artifacts ever to have been discovered by humankind in my back pocket, but I'll take a moment to help you out. So, that caught my attention. He's got a key card. So, does he maybe work at the place, perhaps?
Emily caught him opening the side door one night. That's when we knew for sure we have an actual criminal here.
See, him having a key card would suggest the opposite, but okay. Right, she's already said that she'd observed. Although, what actually caught her attention in the first place?
We did all the things. Crime scene investigated. Witnesses interviewed. And suspect tailed.
You did
Tailed.
all that. Akila City Security's got competition. Oh, please don't tell Cora. She's, handful enough without getting more ambitious ideas.
I followed the suspect all day. He had no idea.
Oh, you know his movements. Interesting. Okay, let me see what I can do.
You're doing Akila City a big service. Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo, then catch him red-handed. We need to bring him to justice.
Around midnight, you said? Well, hold on. Whoa, I need to ask you about his movements.
I just know Annie's gonna be a ranger one day, just like her mom.
Well, seems like she's got potential. Right, so the guy's usually there around midnight. And, ooh, okay, it's 20 past 11. That's awfully handy. I guess we could pop into the shop and speak to the owner in the meantime. How fast is time actually passing? Not particularly quickly. Okay. What is that? That's a big old warehouse. Alright, it'd be interesting to find out what that logo is. What's this? Shooting range? This city's huge. Ooh. Confront the thief suspect. Wait. Oh, hold on. Who dis? Who be that? I could do with finding out. Okay, you're no one. It looks like Laredo is closed. I need to find out where the side door is.
Gonna be looking for an apprentice soon.
Robot tech's a peach of a job.
Mr. Wright, the robot tech. Hello. Have you spotted anyone?
Ship come in. Nice ride.
No, you haven't spotted. Oh, hello. You don't look the least bit suspicious over there, do you? Stop! You have violated the law.
It was supposed to be an easy job.
Who are you?
What? Shit. Yeah?
What, you red-handed? Don't try anything. Skulking around a factory? Yeah. Skulking around a factory at midnight? There's nothing suspicious here.
I can explain. It's not... Oh, hell. Oh, God, no. Security.
Oh, whoa. Okay. All right, don't make any silly moves.
Don't anybody move. Let's see. If it ain't the hero of Galbank.
That's me.
And who do we have here? Looks like you're carrying a lot of weapons for a nighttime stroll.
Oh, don't check my inventory.
Hell, I give up.
Smart move. I got a tip something was going down tonight.
Oh,
Was
you've been speaking to Annie.
Actually right about all this?
Absolutely. And he may be a kid, but she's formidable. Might want to consider giving her a real badge. I'm as surprised as you are. Oh no, give the kid credit where it's due.
I kind of always thought she was a pest. Now, I got her from here. Akila City owes you again. And, thank Annie for me. Dear God, she's never gonna let us hear the end of this.
Amazing.
How did you catch me?
Well, you were just kind of skulking around in the open here. Wait. So this is what, a weapons factory? Oh no, this is a shooting range as well. Oh, this is the... Right, that's what the big red thing is. There's... Hold on. The door's still open. Should we? Let's be sneaky. Just checking for any more interlopers, you know. Oh, this goes into the... Right. This goes into the store itself. Hold on. Is there someone in there?
So we had to clean up.
Oh.
It's not like it gets much use.
I need someplace to put the prototypes through their paces.
Oh.
It stays.
But you know stretch trash will come back and loiter. Or worse.
Stretch.
Let them. A few beer bottles and graffiti is the least we owe them.
Yes, Miss Lance.
Right. Miss Lance. Who's the boss here? So this is Justin Sneed. This is the one that Annie was speaking to.
You keep everything on the level and we'll get along grand.
Well, I did kind of help apprehend your thief. Miss Lance, was it?
I think you'll find that we carry fine weapons of all kinds here.
Okay. I think I know where this is going, but your weapons are made in the city?
Indeed. As a matter of fact, they're made in this very building.
As I thought.
You're standing in the storefront of the Laredo Firearms Factory. I designed and manufactured every firearm for sale here. As such, I can offer you my personal assurance they're of the highest quality.
The testing makes sense then. And yeah, because they have to test the weapons they design on a shooting range, they open it up to the public where they presumably charge a fee. Makes sense, but our guy to the left here was saying it's not particularly popular. So you're the owner of the whole Laredo company. So yeah, why are you still working?
When a CEO distances herself from the customers, her decision-making suffers. Here I get to see what matters, what sells, what doesn't, and why. It's invaluable. Plus, it's better than the endless meetings.
True. Okay, show me what you got.
Let's get you set up.
So, hopefully, I haven't tried this out yet, but hopefully the new Star UI interface should show me what weapons and ammo I've already got, which should hopefully mean that I'm not... let's see, ammo owned. Yes, brilliant. Okay, very handy indeed. Yeah, own 729 of those. 7.5mm white hot. What's white hot? Is that like an incendiary round? Very cool. Okay. 7.5mm WH. Cool. Okay, so shotgun shot. So we've got loads of everything except the 7.5mm white hot. Let's take... Okay, I can take a look at my weapons here. So, what was it? 7.5mm, wasn't it? So the Razorback, this thing here, takes the 7.5mm, yeah, 26 rounds only. Okay, so that's some funky looking handgun. I don't think anything else takes that, does it? Right, so we've got an incendiary handgun. Let's see, sell, buy. So I don't think there's any ammo that we actually need. Rattler, Coachman, Lawgiver with a funky nozzle on the end. Rattler, it looks like... Oh, it makes sense now. All of these weapons that have the wood finish. Oh, the Prime, rare pistol. Randomly deals corrosive radiation, poison, and incendiary damage. That's pretty cool. So that's the same as that handgun that I've got. So that could also take the white hot rounds. Oh, there you go. LA 7.5-WH, just on the end of the barrel there. Cool. Head Ranger. Huh. So yeah, all of these weapons with the wood stocks are designed by her? That's mega
I know it's
cool.
home and everything, but I'm ready to put Akila behind us for a bit.
Yeah, and I think you're probably onto something there, to be fair. Oh, it makes sense. So that's probably her signature. Oh, that's mega
can't
cool.
Be that bad, can it?
You look awfully like that guy that was trying to rob the place just now. So, right, so there's the restroom. There's an upstairs as well. Yep, definitely the restroom. I'm not sure what I expected. Right, I'm not gonna go snooping around up. Hold on. Is that roof access? Okay, I'm not gonna go snooping around up there. I will close the door over to the back area though, and the factory. Right, come on then, Sam. Let's head on out.
There's not enough to do around.
So I think I'm gonna go and find Annie. Tell her the good news if she isn't tucked up in bed already, which is a possibility. Do I have? I do not have the correct thing. The Great Laredo Caper. Annie Wilcox's hunch was right. Indeed, there was a thief, and Akila City Security has picked him up. I should let Annie know about the good news. Indeed. You look like you're on official business. Let's see. Where is she? I'm going to make a beeline for Annie. Then I'm going to make a beeline for the landing pad, I think. I want to head back to the lodge to get this thing dropped. Oh, we're back at the entrance. Ah, before I do go, I want a word with our masked fellow over here. Who seems to be being harassed by this lady with the interesting head. He just nudged her away. Love it. Hi. Remember me?
Well, look who it is. How are the settled systems treating you? Make any enemies yet?
I think I'm about to if she comes back. Trying to help as many people as I can, not make enemies. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Waiting. I do a lot of that these days. But the shortest path to a goal sometimes requires patience.
You're a mysterious fellow, aren't you? You've also got a really smudgy visor, and I kind of want to get a rag and just wipe it off there. Yeah, I've met a few enemies so far, but still breathing.
Good for you. Let's hope you stay on top, then. Once you start making a real impact on the universe, there's always more and more people who end up on the losing side of your decisions. Someone always gets hurt.
Not true. I choose to help. As long as the person getting hurt is someone else, that's fine by me. Just trying to get by as best I can. Yeah, I mean, I'm not just randomly slaughtering the population willy-nilly. I am trying to be a good human being along the way.
Now you sound like one of the factions. I'm sure both the United Colonies and the Free Star Collective think they're making things better. But that didn't stop them from going to war. I guess that's just the nature of things, isn't it? People start by thinking they're doing the right thing, and then your version of what's right collides with someone else's.
Yeah, I suppose each side sees the virtue of what they're doing, and is that her again? Nudging me along. Conflict isn't inevitable. Peace and trade will get brokered just as often. That's why you always need the upper hand, even among friends. Yeah, I think you... Oh, my dear lord. I think you kind of got the wrong end of the stick there, friend. I'm not trying to sort of push my view anywhere.
Someone will. That's what I'm saying. If you want to hold on to living life your own way, then stay away from the do-gooders. Better to just let people be. A single person achieving their own ends is at least honest. Helping people is just another form of control.
Huh. Okay.
There I go again.
Interesting view.
I was in danger of waxing philosophical last time, and now I'm knee-deep in it. I should stop while I'm ahead. I'll catch you around.
Okay. Mysterious hunter type. Right, let's get out of this joint before I get pushed around anymore. I want... Why do we have Why do we have bug displays randomly scattered around here on the floor? That's bizarre. Anyway, where was I going? Trying to find Annie, wasn't I? Oh, hello. She's in here, this big build. The Rock. Okay.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helga.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand if that happens.
What happened to you?
Fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
You just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now.
Well, hey there.
Hi.
I can patch you up, or if you need supplies, I've got those as well.
Sorry, what? Oh, hello. What's that? Is that an Is that an Ashton? What is it? Clothes for remodeling. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Is it an Ashton? Maybe it is, actually. They had kind of like beak-like jaws, didn't they? Oh, the doctor's disappeared. This is the infirmary. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna... possibly? Who's Mary? Maybe I'll make introductions next time. I'm actually thinking maybe I'll go and track Annie down next time I'm here. Oh, is that her? Oh, that's her. Okay. I was worried she actually was tucked up in bed, and it would be a little bit creepy me walking in there.
Oh, come on, Alex. That's just how she is. And besides, you knew that going in.
Well,
you need to find
nobody ever accused those boys of having an overabundance.
Two conversations going on here.
Read some slates. Ask her some questions. Meet her halfway, you know?
I feel for the folk in the stretch.
Three conversations.
I try and give a credit or two to the low house when I'm able.
Oh.
That's the doctor will provide any supplies you might need.
Everyone's awfully friendly around here. So, oh, you were the sick one, weren't you? What was that about having a tube down your throat? Not that I want to pry.
Hiya.
Yeah, heard you talking to the doc downstairs. Is everything okay?
Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit.
Oh.
Had to limp back to Akila City, with my ride mostly in one piece. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Got a few broken ribs and a concussion. Turns out one of those ribs punctured a lung.
Ooh.
Had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone now. Seems I'm healing up pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds pretty nasty. So you're a Freestar Ranger. Interesting. About the Shaw Gang, I think you might be seeing less activity from them from now on, since I just killed their leader. So, yeah, what happened to the Shaw ship?
Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swan dive into the Kodos sky.
Nice. Sounds like you need some flying lessons. Yeah, you're lucky to have survived.
Luck's half of everything. Or so they say. I also like to think skill had a little something to do with it.
I wasn't insinuating otherwise. So what exactly do you do here?
Right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need a rest. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and reports and such. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the lay of the land.
Good idea. Okay then, Helga. Right. Hello, Annie. Are you...
Need something?
Oh, you're Emma. Right. Don't mind me. I'm just randomly talking to your daughter over here.
Did you catch the thief?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me it worked.
It worked.
Annie, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
Mom, I have to know. You got him right? Right?
Hunch was right on the money. We caught the thief. Security has the suspect in custody. Open and shut case. Whole thing was reckless and crazy, but we caught the thief, all right. Oh, let's give her the credit. You were right. We caught the thief.
I knew it.
Annie L. Wilcox, what did you do?
I told you about it. You know the Laredo robberies? Well, we caught the thief.
Wait, so that's real?
Of course, Mom. I told you.
Do you mind?
She's telling the truth. You're not pulling my leg, right?
Nope. Every word of it true. Crazy as it sounds, she's not lying. I didn't believe her either, but here we are. She and her friends were instrumental in catching the culprit. Yeah, it's as mad as it sounds. She's absolutely right.
I can't believe it. Annie, we'll talk more about this later. But I'm proud of you. But you've got to be careful.
Yes, Mom. I'm gonna be the best ranger surveillance assistant ever.
Thank you for helping my girl and anything else involved. Take this. Lord preserve me.
2.5K. Nice. I'd imagine they probably will. Right. I want to explore all of this very, very soon. But Sam, come on, we're getting out of here.
Heard of the Helios Retreat? It's supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Exil 2. I'm not holding my breath.
Helios Retreat. Huh, okay. We sure are picking up a lot of, what is this? Simple things. Yeah, we sure are picking up a lot of, little objectives on other places.
Those ecliptic jerks. They fly around like they own the settled systems. And they like to use old abandoned facilities as outposts.
Mm-hmm.
Ones left over from the colony.
I do know. I have met. I have murderized. Okay, head back to the ship. Back to Jemison. Thanks. Everybody's frightfully friendly in this universe. It's a little bit unnerving. I'm waiting to meet the real nasty people, but everybody seems surprisingly good-natured. Yeah, back to the lodge, I think. Let's hand this artifact in.
How can I be of service, Captain?
Just get on the ship. Prepare for liftoff.
Cora's already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Ha! Nice work, Cora. We're heading back to the lodge. Oh, I suppose I should probably tell you. We found an artifact piece, by the way. Yeah, minor detail.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called a haiku. I just read about them.
A haiku, huh? Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called Space.
This should be good.
Hello,
Space
Captain.
is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
Ah!
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
What? Okay, Sarah, we found an artifact piece.
I'm listening.
Okay, she's not interested.
Okay.
She's really not bothered. Okay, let's just head back. Okay. We're all here by the looks of it. Sam.
Let's get that artifact to the lodge. Next time.
Okay. All business. Hello, Sarah. Where are you off to? We've kind of got an artifact to throw into the mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe another time.
Okay, she apparently has somewhere to be. All right then. Later.
Hey, we're back. The newest member of our little family really pulled through for us.
Again.
Is anyone hurt? You didn't let Cora handle the artifact, did you? We don't know what effects it might have on someone her age.
Relax. We're fine. Go ahead. Time for that artifact to meet its siblings.
He doesn't like to speak to people up close, does he? He's got a serious thing about personal space. Here you are, Sam. Let me help. Okay. Doors aren't closing. There you go. Little bit of you time, eh? Right, let's match this one up.
What's news?
Well, this artifact for a start, Barrett.
Picked up any kind of frequency or signal coming from it.
That doesn't mean much. This thing could be emitting something we can't even detect. As far as we know, we could be building a gigantic bomb that will blow up as soon as we finish it.
Walter's actually got a point.
Maybe it's some kind of interstellar children's toy.
Why would either of those things give the Discoverer visions and music? It's a message. I'm sure of it.
I hear that. Moving forward sometimes means falling right in the dark.
Okay, what is it with you people? Sarah's talking from a bed upstairs. Sam's talking from behind a closed door. The hell? Right, Walter, tell me more about your Bond theory. I'm intrigued. Oh, apparently the individual busy, staring at Sam through a door.
Alrighty.
Noel, can I get some sense out of you? No. Mateo? Okay, fine. I get the idea. Let's speak to Sam.
I think Cora and I can use some downtime, but you let me know if you ever want to team up again. Oh, and since it tends to come up, me and my Rugrat co-pilot work as a team. That's non-negotiable. If I'm coming with, that means Cora's on your ship.
That's absolutely fine by me. Wouldn't mind if we kept traveling together. Catch you later, Sam. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing more to go on here in the lodge at the moment. Well, I guess we may as well just head back to Akila then. So, yeah, feel free to stick around.
Why not? What do you think, Cora?
It's really nice to have more company.
How does this work?
New stories, new data.
What? Data? All right, we're in. Let's see what the galaxy throws at us next.
Cool. Finishing the emptiness has made Sam dismissible. I'm tempted to dismiss him because he's acting particularly bizarre.
Cora, what are you reading these days?
I'm reading a book about plants written by somebody from Constellation 100 years ago.
Ooh.
He wrote about this experiment with some xerophytes that he found on 10 different planets. It's amazing. He made a brand new kind of plant. Like, he did it all himself. It's so wow.
Wow. That sounds really...
Wow?
Wait. What's the author's name?
Like Marvin Madani or something.
From 100 years ago, huh?
Madani.
I'll put the book back when I'm done. Don't worry.
Madani. Do I know that name? Do I recall that name from the history of everything Constellation? I'm not entirely sure that I do. Right. Speaking of putting books back, I guess I should actually... yeah, one moment, Barrett. Just need some alone time, I guess, to contemplate life, the universe, and everything. Right, how about we park our bottoms on this fancy sofa, and the crazed look in Ash's eyes just then, and yeah, gather around the fire, have a little bit of a story time. I think it's time that I actually blasted through some of these books that I've got in my inventory, because they've been here for long enough, so I'm going to go upstairs and drop off my excess crap in the safe in just a moment, I think. So... maybe we won't go through... Oh, hold on. What's the eye? What's the eye symbol mean? Is that a new thing that's been added by Star UI? I sincerely hope that means that's an indicator that it's been read. Because if so, that's going to be so useful. Okay, let's take a look. Well, tell you what, we can experiment with bad people, bad jokes, can't we? Because we've actually looked at all three of these. So, yep. No eye symbol. Okay, that's kind of sad. Let's just experiment. Let's back out of the inventory completely. Then head back in, take another look. Yeah, no eye symbol. Okay, let's try the opposite then. The Cyberrunner's Cypher 2. Maybe it just means... maybe it just means it's a skill gaining magazine. Oh, that's terribly sad. Okay, let's see. What have we not read? A Christmas Carol. Marley's Ghost. Oh, Stave 1. Stave 1? Okay. Marley's Ghost. Marley was dead, to begin with. There's no doubt whatsoever about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it, and Scrooge's name was good upon change for anything he chose to put his hand to. Old Marley was dead as a doornail. Good upon change. This is okay. This is mysteriously written. Although I suppose it is 19th century. Charles Dickens' 1843 novella, considered his most famous work, chronicles the redemption of the miserly Ebenezer Scrooge as he is visited by 4 ghosts who force him to analyze his life and the decisions he has made. I know the story pretty much inside and out, but I've never read the book. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward and easy to trip over by the looks of it. A Tale of Two Cities. Oh, goodness me. Book the First, recalled to life. 1. the period. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. It was the age of wisdom, it was the age of foolishness. It was the epoch of belief, it was the epoch of incredulity. It was the season of light, it was the season of darkness, it was the spring of hope, it was the winter of despair. We had everything before us. We had nothing before us. We were all going direct to heaven. We were all going direct the other way. In short, the period was so far like the present period that some of the noisiest authorities insisted on it being received for good or for evil in the superlative degree of comparison only. Charles Dickens' classic novel of society, war, class, and family continues for a total of 341 pages. Okay, we don't need to go over bad people, bad jokes again. Thank you very much. Carrie of the Cosmos. This sounds a bit more upbeat. First published in the year 2301, Carrie of the Cosmos tells the story of Carrie, an overweight, lovable, unassuming young girl who unexpectedly gained cosmic powers that use them to defend the weak and underprivileged. The following is an excerpt from that work. "Oh, really?" asked Carrie as she removed the terry cloth tie from around her waist. Her bathrobe came open, revealing the unicorn pajamas underneath. Just then, the tie transformed into Carrie's signature weapon, a mighty spear called the Unicorn's Horn. "Then maybe you should pick on someone your own size." "Me." Carrie hurled the spear at the robber. After all, it was incredibly rude of him to try and rip off her favourite terror brew when she was grabbing a latte, and pinned the unlucky Larcenous Lech's shirt to the wall. "Wowza," says Carrie. "Security in New Atlantis just ain't what it used to be." Hold on. Robber tried to rip off her favourite terror brew. Oh, okay, tried to hold it up. Gotcha. Charity in a Godless Universe, Part 4. This is what we pulled out of the Empty Nest Cave, I think. Charity in a Godless Universe, Amelia Sang, Part 4. Of the 5 generators that once powered our settlement, my family's church had left behind just one. But with no one left with the knowledge to repair it, blackouts were frequent. 9 months after the church members left, conditions in our settlement were dire. Most of the colony's credits had left with the congregation, and merchants no longer had a reason to visit. We began rationing our remaining food, but supplies were running low. Anyone with a means to escape had long since left the planet. We faced a total collapse, if not for what happened next. The first ship arrived at night and woke up the whole settlement. No one had visited in months. In the dark, dozens of us made our way to the starport and found new craft landed there, large but older. On its side was painted a golden symbol, 6 hands joined around a planet. Ooh. I don't think I recognize that. "Hello," yelled a man from the boarding ramp. "I'm Dr. Doan. My friends and I are from the Enlightened. We heard there may be a settlement out here in trouble." I pushed to the front of the crowd. "Our generator's failed. We have about a week of recycled water left. Do you have anyone who can fix it?" "Okay," he said. "And we can hook up your recycler to pull power from our ship. Then we can see about those repairs." "Hey," someone yelled from the crowd. "Are you people from some kind of church?" The man stopped and laughed. "No," he shouted back. "We're actually kind of the opposite." Over the next few days, the more enlightened ships arrived. Their crews fed us and restored our settlement's power, but then they didn't leave. Through Dr. Dewan, we learned more about the Enlightened. They call themselves atheist humanists. He told us they go to places in the galaxy where people need help. "Without gods," he said, "all we have is each other." The Enlightened took up residence on the grounds of the old church and began teaching us survival skills, how to cook and how to repair our colony's equipment. They lent us credits to buy supplies, and within half a year our settlement was functioning independently. Eventually, the Enlightened packed up and left our colony to survive on its own. But this time, I left too, as the newest member of their group. I had finally found a cause that made sense to me, an ethos I could believe in, without ignoring part of myself. There are no gods to worship, no divine beings are coming to save us. Humanity's capacity for empathy and our willingness to support each other is our species' best hope to survive among the stars. It's up to mankind to watch over itself. Interesting. That gives a really interesting background on the Church of the Enlightened, because those are the guys that we helped out down in the well underneath New Atlantis. We helped Tahir to get back to his home from the med center due to a cue from the Enlightened. Interesting. Okay. David Copperfield, I think we have... wait, have I read this? No, I don't think I have. Chapter 1, I Am Born. Whether I shall turn out to be the hero of my own life or whether that station will be held by anybody else, these pages must show. To begin my life with the beginning of my life, I record that I was born, as I have been informed and believe, on a Friday at 12 o'clock at night. Oh, it was remarked that the clock began to strike and I began to cry simultaneously. First published as a serial from 1849 to 1850, Charles Dickens' David... There's a lot of Dickens in this game. I'm picking up. David Copperfield tells the tale of a grown man looking back on his own life and all the events that shaped him. Great Expectations. Yep, that's the Pip one. Hard Times. Book the first. Sewing. Hold on. Nope, we've read this one. More Charles Dickens. Moby Dick. We read that one. Nicholas Nickleby. I do wish that there was a red symbol on these books, so when we hover over them in the world, we can see that we've already picked them up and read them. Then I won't have to keep picking up the same ones again. There once lived in a sequestered part of Devonshire, Mr. Godfrey Nickleby. I'm pretty certain, yes, I have read this one. Oliver Twist. Let me see. I don't think I've read this one. Okay. Chapter 1. Treats of the place where Oliver Twist was born and of the circumstances attending his birth. Among other public buildings in a certain town, for which many reasons it will be prudent to refrain from mentioning, and to which I will assign no fictitious name, there is one anciently common to most towns, great or small, to wit, a workhouse. And in this workhouse was born, on a day and date which I need not trouble myself to repeat, inasmuch as it can be of no possible consequence to the reader, in this stage of business of all events, the item of mortality whose name is prefixed to the head of this chapter. What? The subsequent chapters of Charles Dickens' novel trace Oliver Twist's journey from parish boy to street thief to happy heir and adopted son. Good grief. I'm not in a rush to read much of Dickens, gotta be honest. It's kind of a little bit tongue-twistery. Ship repair fundamentals. Wait, did I read this? No, I don't think I did. The real trick to spaceship repair is to focus on the immediate and pragmatic. To ask yourself, what can and should I be addressing right now to make my ship flight-worthy? Space travel is exceptionally dangerous. We all know this, but focusing on that danger, obsessing over it, helps no one. In fact, thinking about it too much, especially when faced with a malfunctioning ship, can be paralyzing. Just keep it simple and do whatever needs to be done, even if that means using scrap or salvage to keep yourself afloat. So begins Horace Jean's Ship Repair Fundamentals, the go-to book for spaceship repair through the settled systems. Simpler Times. The foreword to a non-fictional account of life in New Homestead. Oh, this is interesting. This is definitely a new one, and New Homestead is somewhere that we haven't visited yet. I think, if I'm right, New Homestead is a settlement on one of the moons of Jupiter in the Sol system, I want to say. Collected from residents over the years, originally published in 2324. Oh, it's a brand new book as well, only 6 years old. If anyone tells you, like the title of this book, that life back in the early colonies could be described as simpler times, they're full of it. The title, thusly, is a repudiation of the idea. You'll see the claims in various forms of media, brochures, and Phil Hillard has something to say about that, and other corporatized devices that life was somehow simpler than we have it today. The portrayals in such series as the old family-friendly show Hab on the Ice, for instance, paint an idealized perspective of New Homestead that couldn't be further from the truth. Life was never simple here. The people you're about to hear from, some dating back to the mid-2100s, provide a unique insider view into what it was really like on Titan. You'll read about their struggles in the New Frontier era, as well as more current accounts of what it's like to preserve the veneer while dealing with the galaxy that has moved on. Foreword by Amalia Szeged. Sword of Damocles. Pretty sure that's a new one. Yes, it is. Damocles Grey looked up into the eyes of the Reptilon High King and grinned. Well, Boots, I think it's time I made my exit, he quipped. Then, raising his wrist-mounted comm device to his mouth, he said the words he had uttered so many times before. Let's do it, baby. A second later, Damocles Grey's sleek chromium death ship crashed through the palace's stained glass dome, raining lasers on any lizard man its targeting computers could get a lock on. It's the sword! Everybody run! But the High King never got to finish his command because a gaping hole now stood in the space where his mouth used to be, blasted straight through by one of the ship's laser beam guns. The sword then came to a hover 2 inches off the ground, right next to Damocles Grey. That's for Earth, you ugly iguanas, he said as he swung up into the cockpit and closed the canopy. Seconds later, there was no indication Damocles Grey had ever been on the planet Reptilar 3, except for the pile of dead Reptilons left in his wake. The science fiction novel Sword of Damocles was written by former Constellation Chef Visola Chen after her retirement. writing under pen name Victoria Starr. Although over 1 million copies were printed, very few actually sold, and eventually Chen decided to distribute the book for free. Now Sword of Damocles is something of a pop culture staple, and copies can be found throughout the settled systems. How funny, bringing it home. The Orchid Merchant. I love you, said the Orchid Merchant. And I love you, dearest, said Vincenza in return. But our passion, how long can it last? For our families will never approve of our union. Perhaps not, my dearest Vincenza, perhaps not, he said, pushing an orchid into her lovely black hair. But we don't need them anyway. The Orchid Merchant, written by Caelumite Coe and published in 2325, has become one of the fastest-selling romance novels in Settled Systems history. Nice to get a little bit of culture every now and again. The rest seem to be skill mags, notes, and data slates by the looks of it on space mining, secret outpost. Right, I'm pretty sure we would have read all of these as we go. Awesome! We're fully caught up on books. Right, what I'm going to do, I am going to, well, first of all, I'm going to get up from this particularly comfy antique chair, and I'm going to go and throw general crap into the safe upstairs. I do need to go on a bit of a selling spree at some point, but we'll leave that for another day. And then I'm going to head back to Akila, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to go spend a little bit more time looking around Akila, but I do pretty soon want to go and take Vladimir's hint that we should go out in search of the final constellation member that we haven't met yet. What's her name? Andresia, I think? Okay, anyway, storing crap. Turns out that there was one book that I'd missed, but it's got a different icon, which threw it further down the list. Dover Beach. Ah, love, let us be true to one another, for this world, which seems to lie before us like a land of dreams, so various, so beautiful, so new, hath really neither joy, nor love, nor light, nor certitude, nor peace, nor help for pain. And we are here as on a darkling plain, swept with confused alarms of struggle and flight, where ignorant armies clash by night. So reads the final stanza of Matthew Arnold's stirring poem, Dover Beach. Right. No idea where I got that from.
I have something for you.
Might be interested in.
Good God. I just got back to the ship. I was literally about to say Sarah and Barrett had both mentioned they've got something for me, and then they're screaming in my ear over the intercom.
Sorry. I was lost in a memory for a moment there. How can I help?
Well, you seem desperate to give me something, as it were.
Got my attention, Captain. Yep. Take this. Enjoy.
Oh. Thank you very much. A Dalmakani. Okay, I have no idea what that is. Sarah?
Yeah, what is it? You've got something for me?
No, I think you've got something for me.
How you doing?
I should start charging for my services.
Right.
So long.
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
Bless.
You're handling this whole captain thing really well.
Oh, thanks, Big B. Right, I just need to go and transfer some final bits and bobs. No, I don't. I need to go and take them from Sam, because I had to get him to hold my resources, because I was over encumbered. Again.
Happy to even out the load.
Excellent news. So, let's get... actually, let's not... There we go. That's what we want.
Goodbye.
Throw that into here, and then let's head back to Akila. Wonderful stuff. Nice. What's my actual carry weight now? 120 of 165. I feel like that could still be better, but okay, we'll take it for now.
Just promise me we ain't going to visit Jacob, all right?
Well, I'm the captain, remember? We'll go where I say we're going. But no, we're not going to go and visit Jacob. Maybe later. I wouldn't actually mind going and seeing the guy again, because he wasn't all that bad in the end. But no, I want to pop in and just take a little bit of a look around the city itself. Oh, that was you. Okay. Hello again.
Ever wonder how the Crimson Fleet seems to be everywhere? It's because they have little outposts everywhere.
Okay, that kind of stands to reason. Thought that would have probably been fairly obvious. Okay. Let's see if I can't actually get the lay of the land. So, the rock is there, and that seems to be the headquarters of the Freestar Rangers. That's a particularly wild haircut, sir. I commend you. The Hitching Post. So this is our local bar. I suppose we could have a quick word with the proprietor. See what is what. Citizen, we've got crew to hire here. Nope, you're just a regular citizen. Oh, wait, how do I... Is this the bar? Or no, this is just seating. Okay. This is this is confusingly laid out and quite claustrophobic. Excuse me. Yeah, thank you. So kind. Excuse me. Grr. I'll just jump over the patrons. Right, you must be the...
You're welcome to just hang out if you want. Some come here to drink, others for the company. Everyone's welcome.
Oh, thank you.
I'm proud to say this is Akila City's newest establishment.
You've just opened up?
Yeah, that's right. Been scraping together the money for months now. I got some help from my girl Alejandra too, but not as much as everyone's saying. I swear half the people in the city think I'm freeloading off her, which really burns me up, you know? Anyway, that's probably more than you wanted to hear. Let me know if there's anything else you need, yeah?
Yes, another person that's quite happy to offload their woes on any random stranger that walks in. Right, I'm probably not going to buy anything, but show me the menu.
What do you have?
Likely nothing, but let's take a look anyway. General beers. Yep, ales, whiskies. Kind of what you'd expect in a bar, I guess. Okay, so there is a... Is that barred up, or... Yeah, it is. Okay. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to take the other exit. Seems a simpler. Oh, Shepherd's General Store. Right, let's take a look. Oh, this is a quaint little place. I like this. Are you Shepherd?
Take a look around. It's a good bet I've got something. I want to do your business quick. Rangers plan on dropping by for an order soon.
Oh, you supply the Freestar Rangers. Interesting. You... Really, Asher? Does he? You seem tired?
Exhausted, more like. It's just me running things here. Makes for some real long work days. Of course, that's in addition to the special orders, trade contracts, and supply arrangements that I deal with on a daily basis. I also work with the Council of Governors, the Trade Authority, the Freestar Rangers, you name it. Feels like I'm providing a service to the city while trying to run a business. So yeah, I don't get a lot of sleep.
I mean, that's a pretty severe problem to have, that you run into the ground, but also testament to you, I guess, being sort of the most respected establishment around for obtaining certain gear. Council of Governors as well, that's interesting. I'd said before, it sounded like they, when we were speaking to Jacob, it sounded like there's no clear ruler, it's more of like a council structure. Right, what have you got?
Take a gander.
By the way, you really should hire some staff. Let's see, weapons, okay, mostly standard fare, mostly the stuff that we've encountered before. Ammo, what ammo have you got? Do you have 11 mil? I'd love it if you do. You do have 11 mil. Beautiful. How many have you got? 236. How much would it be to buy the lot? 7,300. How many? I've got 132,000 credits. I'll have those, thanks. Okay. I could do with taking a look at my other weapons and seeing what... If I'm short on anything else. Let's see. The Urban Eagle only has 72 rounds. But it's kind of a hand cannon. So... In fact, looking at the DPS, 118, it's actually not that great. It's good compared to the Eon, which is, that's not the Eon that I use, 61. Peacekeeper, I could do with some more, I could definitely do with some more, oh no, those are the 11 mil that I just bought. I could do with more 11 mil, please. Everything else we're kind of okay for. Let's see, that takes 6.5 mil. Any 6.5? You do have 6.5. How much is that going to cost? 6k? Yeah, why not? Cool. Don't think we need anything else there. Suits. Not really looking for suits. Any interesting apparel? Any interesting outerwear? In fact, do you know what? Whilst I'm here, I did know... Oh, hello. Well, a settler adventure hat. I like the look of that. I'm going to buy me... Yeah, I'm going to buy me one of those. How much is that? 37? Yes. Right, aid. I think we're good for notes. We can buy books. Interesting. Charity in the Godless Universe Part 2. Okay. These aren't very much. 80 or 90 credits. Okay, I'll buy that. Don't worry, I'll read them next time. Jake and the Inu. Okay. Shadows in the Attic. Sword of Damocles we've read. Rhapsody on Windy Night. Now, I like reading. You probably picked that up. I do like reading. But there is also an alternate sort of theory here. It's because some of these actually lead to quests. So I suppose I should be picking up books like that as I come across them. Contains coffee. Maybe. I'm going to start collecting mugs, I think. Oh, steel cup. Yes, I am picking up a load of crap. That'll do. Yeah, you need to hire an assistant or something. You're going to burn yourself out. Yeah, so I wanted to start getting books. Oh, hello. Well,
People joke.
Good
Say
God.
those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. But they think it is. And
Sorry.
That makes them dangerous.
I kind of want to listen to that because... Oh, it didn't lead to a quest. I thought it might have led to something relating to the Varun Zealots. She was exceptionally small. I think I need to tweak a mod because that looks like it's outside the bounds of how small someone should be. Right, so there's... Oh my goodness. Does that say barracks over there? This place is so expansive. Roland Arms. Oh, hello. So we've got a competing arms store here, or I suppose you don't make your own like the other place does. Okay. It doesn't look like you got an awful lot of stock. Wait, that robber didn't hit this place, did he?
Outlaw, you ask me?
Oh.
Traveling in Freestar collective space without a reliable sidearm is just asking for trouble.
Yeah, I can get on board with that. Do you have a lot of troublesome customers in here? Or thieves clearing out all your displays?
More than a few, yeah. Unless you're up in the core, life around here ain't easy. Folks can find their way into all kinds of trouble. I've had no end of desperate souls come through that door in search of a way out. I know it ain't technically my fault when someone buys one of my guns and starts shooting up the town, but
oh wow,
I still don't feel great about it. Hopefully you ain't one of those kind.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a little bit awkward when the rest of the residents find out the gun came from here. Yeah, she mentioned the core. So there's the core, the stretch, and I think there's another one or two other areas in town. I need to get my head around this. Right, let's take a look at what you got.
Don't make me regret this now.
So I was after 11 mil, wasn't I? Have you got any 11 mil? You do have 11 mil. 11 mil was for my really powerful machine gun. So yeah, I want all of the 11 mil, thank you. And was it a 7? No, hold on. I think we're all right for everything else. Wait, was it the 11 mil that I needed for this? Yes, it was. Cool. What's the Kraken? 6.5. Okay. Not overly bothered about the 6.5. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, MI array. I think that's a completely different class of weapon. So this is regular 6.5 mil CT. What's CT? I don't know what CT means, but I think that's for the guns like the Kraken. This one is for magnetic induction arrays, I think, which basically just spray hails of bullets. I really, really want one of those. Let's see. Mag shot. How can I... There must be a way I can hide the extended stuff. Hide the data columns. There we go. Right, mag shot, side star. I've got a legendary side star in my inventory. I need to start using it. It's a particularly nice looking thing. Solstice, Grendel. I've stashed my Grendels and my Maelstroms and all those sort of general weapons because I've put them all in the safe in my room in the lodge. Okay, the mag shot is new. Pistol. What sort of ammo does it take? I don't know what sort of ammo it takes, but I don't have any rounds by the looks of it. Interesting. Hello, Nova Light. Particle beam pistol. Well, you're fancy, aren't you? Oh, if Apple designed firearms, blimey. Okay. Old Earth pistol, Side Star, the Zapper. Wait, is that a modified Rattler? No. Look how different it is. Tesla, rounds will sometimes emit electricity where they land that damages and slows nearby targets. So you can shoot at someone's feet to zap them and slow them down. Oh yeah, just above. Can't actually see it, but just in front of the trigger there, it says Rattler on the side. Blimey. I stashed my drum beat as well because I wasn't really using it. Old Earth hunting rifle. Orion. Okay. Nothing that we need immediately. Let's take a little look around. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to go there, was I? Let's have a look elsewhere. Galbank. Now that peace has been restored, we hope. What's that there? Oh, there's a Terra Brew there. I spotted a Chunks. Yeah, there's a Chunks there as well. I'm not sure how much I... Oh, I need to speak to you, don't I? Not sure how much I like the fact that Terra Brew and Chunks have made it out to Akila City. I feel like, I don't know, somewhat tarnishes the place a bit. Right. Hi there.
You've got what it takes. The Trackers Alliance is always offering work.
Yeah,
Russia's doing well for herself. Laredo is a big player in arms manufacture.
Ah. Yeah, Russia was the owner and the designer of the weapons factory over that way. Right, yeah, let's have a word with you.
You must fancy yourself a bounty hunter if you're coming to speak with me.
Yeah, eventually.
If you think you can hack taking down wanted criminals for pay, the Trackers Alliance posted the mission boards like the one you'll find at the Hitching Post.
Oh, how did I manage to completely miss that? Can you tell me about the mission boards? Now we know all about those. What Trackers Alliance, we know that. Right, tell me your stories.
I haven't been in the game for a while. These days, I'm more on the admin side of things, finding new recruits, dealing with freelancers, etc. But the wildest bounty I had was for a guy who smuggled several tons of Aurora off of Neon.
Oh.
I was hired by Benjamin Bayou himself. Simple, or so I thought. Tracked the mark across the settled systems, only to find out it was a diversion, and the guy was actually still on Volite Alpha. Built himself a little floating base using scrap crafts out in the deep waters. Swam out a ways to reach him without alerting him to my presence. When I found the guy, he was so blitzed on his own supply that he went willingly. Thought I was an angel, leading him to the promised land, instead of directly to the local authorities. Yeah, bye.
So, who was that name? Benjamin Bayou, was it? He was hired by Benjamin Bayou himself, and that was Neon. So, I guess that's someone of some importance in Neon. Oh wow, what an absolute dive! Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
I just said that. I just can't get over the... I actually genuinely really want to try Chunks in real life. Cosmic red apple, baked potato, pumpkin pie, poached egg, chocolate, grilled chicken, cheese steak. No, thank you. So what else do we have here? Ooh. Interesting little mural. Is that... Wait, is this on the back of the Terra Brew? I think this is on the back of the Terra Brew building. A knight holding a Terra Brew standing on the head of a... I don't know if that's a dragon or an Ashtar. Okay, let's... Ooh, Coe Heritage Museum. Sam.
A half day. I talked with Miss Kastler and she'll give a full guided tour.
I mean, no offense, but isn't it a bit small? And there's not as many attractions as I'd like.
Miss Kastler built this whole thing off donations and what she could throw together. It's not like Akila's swimming in museums here.
Fine, but I want your class to write an essay about what they learned.
I was planning on that, ma'am.
School principal giving the teacher permission to bring his class round here. No, don't say there's an enhance as well.
Field trips, and they are due.
So there's a school around here?
The museum is quaint. I mean, it's clear a lot of love was put into it.
Well, I'm itching to go and find out.
I don't think all the students will fit in all at once. I'll have to put them in groups.
It's that small. Come on, Sam. Let's go find out all about the Coes.
I have artifacts that date all the way back to the time of Solomon Coe himself.
Yeah, I think that artifact is possessed. Hi there. It's really gonna bug me if it stays there. Double bone horn. Right, I'll try not to steal this. Let's test out my positioning prowess, let's do that. Then no, then we do kinda. Let's maybe do. Oh God, it's a glass display case. How did it come out? I'll put it over there. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't do it. I mean, it was already on the floor when I got here. Hello, hi. Tell me about your fine establishment.
Hi. Please feel free to have a look around. It's the reason I started this place.
I travel a lot. I keep my I can keep my eyes open for things for your museum. Cool. Right, anyway, how are things going around here?
Very well. People are proud of their history here, so we get more visitors than I was expecting. So it gets pretty busy here, especially with school field trips.
So I heard outside. Tell me about Solomon Coe. Come on, Sam, why don't you come listen to this?
Most people know Solomon Coe as the founder of Akila City and the father of the Freestar Collective. He was an astrophysicist who lived on Earth in a place called Wyoming. Solomon was born around the time people first started living in space. Later in life, he designed starships, and when Earth was in peril, those ships helped to save humanity by taking them to new homes in the stars.
Oh, wow. Wow, that adds a lot of context. So he was born on Earth in Wyoming, grew up around the time, and I'm guessing he sort of progressed into adulthood around the time when Earth realized they had like a 50-year timer ticking over their heads, designed ships that helped get some people off of Earth and out into the stars, and that, I guess, kind of spurred him to move away from the United Colonies. Once all of humanity had kind of converged into this one mass, this one group around Jemison and a couple of surrounding planets, I suppose that drive to continue to help people to spread out into the galaxy is what helped him come out and...
Just taking it in? The history.
Mulling it over, more like. Come out and spread even further and came out and mapped Akila and founded Akila City. Very cool. Sounds like Solomon was a big deal. Yeah, I find stories of the early pioneers fascinating.
The bravery and heroism it took to save humanity. Whew. Goosebumps. During the Great Exodus, Solomon came to this world. He named our star Cheyenne, which was also a place on Earth, and gave Akila its name too. He and some others built the settlement that would go on to become Akila City, and his descendants still live here today.
You don't say. Sam, do you hear that? Let's see. I'd like to learn about Akila City's history.
Akila City was founded over 150 years ago by Solomon Coe, a scientist and explorer from Earth. Along with other settlers, Coe built the structures you see in the part of the city we call the core. Those proud buildings still stand today. The planet was dangerous, so they built a wall around their settlement. Eventually, they ran out of space and started building outside the wall.
Okay. That doesn't sound great. Aside from some of those robot farm outposts, there don't seem to be many buildings out there now. Yeah, tell me what happened after that.
There were so many buildings that they had to build another larger wall, forming a second outer ring around the growing city.
Oh.
Of course, the city didn't stop growing, and before long, the third wall, the outer wall you see today, was constructed. Today, Akila City is the proud capital of the Freestar Collective, and the Council of Governors continues to meet here when they need to.
So, I wonder if those perimeter walls are still reflected somehow. I've not noticed rings of walls. Or whether it's once the external wall was finally built, the others were demolished. Okay, I travel a lot. I can keep my eyes open for things for your museum if you like.
There are some things I would kill to have. I mean, wait, not literally. But I would pay a lot for.
Oh?
You see, the Coe family lost a treasure trove of old historic documents ages ago. And those documents would be priceless to have here.
Huh. Those old things.
Oh, you know about them? Interesting. That got her attention as well. Yeah, what sort of documents are we talking about?
Well, all of them were owned by our city's founder, Solomon Coe. He's more than that, really. He's one of the greatest heroes of the settled systems. These documents would be, like I said, priceless to the museum and to our guests.
One of them isn't a bunch of maps by any chance. I might be able to help you out with that right now. Depending on how much a lot is, I'm interested. Yeah, no, I could see why you want them in your museum. I'm more than willing to help out.
Their absence pains me. Jacob Coe and I have talked at length, and his great-grandfather was a troubled man.
Oh.
He sold off various historic documents to cover debts. They could be anywhere.
Troubled is a charitable way of putting it. Great-grandpa was a walking disaster.
Huh.
He almost lost everything, family estate included. Those documents she's talking about, they're real. We even have a few that survived.
Your father donated what was left to the museum.
Jacob did what? I didn't think charity was in his vocabulary.
If you find any of that trove of documents, I will pay dearly for it.
Right, Sam, we need to have a chat about these documents. So search randomly through the subtle systems. This is hopeless. Not going to make any promises. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open, but Sam, I could do with a few clues, maybe?
Thank you. Think of the future generations that could benefit from seeing such important history.
Nice.
I hope you enjoyed your visit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I haven't actually taken a look around yet, but yeah, so far so good. Get thinking about where those documents might be. Right, so this is, a historical Solomon Coe coffee machine station? Right, what have we got? An old rifle. Interesting. Can't be that old, surely, because it looks like the type that's designed by the lady around the corner. A horn that should be in a big display case. Another sextant. Ooh, what's this? A cased Freestar Ranger badge. And a cased Freestar Deputy badge? Very cool. Akila City established 2167. Oh. That was weird. The music sort of dipped out. Right, what have we here? Oh, I want to get in there and have a rummage around. Let me rummage. Can I reach that book? I can. The fruit cellar. I won't steal it. Oh, a little globe of Earth. Gravity paradigm, microscope. A skull of whatever in the world that was. Doodles. Okay, so these are all trinkets of Solomon's, presumably. What is that? A theodolite. Whatever that is. Okay. So various little trinkets from Earth. I wonder if Solomon was a collector of nautical paraphernalia before he left Earth. Little violin. And a bed. Randomly slung in the corner. Is this yours? What's she reading? Sword of Damocles. Okay. And then, little wash corner. Is there a toilet tucked behind that unit or something? Well, this was... Oh, that is literally labelled as the restroom. Where's... Sorry, excuse me, coming through. Where... I think you literally have to climb behind that to reach the toilet. Oh, employees only. Terribly sorry. Okay, this is a quaint little place. Emphasis on little. Thanks very much. See you later. I can see why that teacher was worried about fitting the entire class in. There we go. Sam, wasn't that invigorating, learning about your history? Yeah, he's off. Right, I want to take a look. Is this actually an enhanced... Ooh, the stretch. Okay. Wait. Is this just edging, or was this the wall? Maybe that was part of the wall. What's that over there? Sinclair's Books. There's a bookshop. They've got a bookshop. Midtown. Okay. Oh, that property's for sale. Interesting. Stone Root Inn. Oh my gosh. I think that might be a shopping area down there, judging by the little the bunting strung across. But I want to take a quick look to see if this actually is an enhanced clinic, because that's really sad if it is. What's this? Prison. No thanks, rather not. It is an enhanced clinic. As if they've got their grubby mitts here as well. Hello, no offense. Right, med station.
If you're tired of the same routine, Enhance can make you a whole new person.
No, I'm actually more interested in your data protection measures and taking care of your customers' details, because your colleague over on Jemison wasn't quite as hot on that as you'd like.
Why not bring in a new day with style?
Oh, thanks so much.
A new face! Hopefully going to be newer soon. Welcome to Enhance, where if you can imagine it, I can make your dreams come true. So pull up a chair and let's give you a makeover.
Rose, I've taken a stern disliking to you already. Do you get a lot of business here? Do people in Akila City want to change their appearance all that often?
I get some, but not like I would on Neon, or I guess even New Atlantis. Mainly folk wanting a new hairstyle, or keep that hair on their head at all, if you know what I mean. But sometimes people want to really go for it, and those are just the best.
Okay. I don't want to converse with you anymore.
You don't be a stranger.
I got a feeling you won't be seeing much of me, Rose. Take care. Okay, I really want to explore the rest of Akila City, but I think that's about all we got time for this time. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. If you would like to leave a like, or you care to leave a comment, you know the drill, usual spots. And yeah, I'm gonna take a look around.
Finished the Red Mile. He lost an eye in the process, but he did walk away with a pile of credits. And I mean, you got 2 eyes, right?
The Red Mile. We have been asked to go to the Red Mile. Well, you haven't, you weren't with me at the time, but I've been asked to go to the Red Mile to go and pick up a package for Vincenzo, I think it is, down in the Apex Electronics store in the Well on Jemison. Might have to go and pay that place a visit before too long. Now I actually know where it is. So, ran the Red Mile, lost an eye. So is it like almost like a gauntlet run? Huh. I guess we'll find out before too long. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.